Hello everyone, we are here with a slightly difficult question on time and distance, but we will still be using basic proportionality concept to solve this, okay. So here it says that a man starts from point P to point Q, another man starts from Q to P, they are travelling along the same route and they start at the same time, that is important, at the same time, okay. Now after passing each other, they complete their journeys in 4 and 9 hours respectively. So that means if I were to draw the diagram, so let's call this point P, let's call this point Q, let's say a man, let's call this A, and another man, let's call that B. So A starts from point P and B goes from point Q, they are travelling towards each other. Now it says that after passing each other, they complete their journeys. So let's say they meet here, let's call that point M. So they pass each other, B has reached, A has reached. Obviously, since they are meeting, that means A and B have reached this point at the same time. A continues, B continues, they reach the opposite ends. A takes 4 hours for this, while B takes 9 hours for this. Okay, that's what is given. Now, what else is mentioned? Find the speed of this B guy. Second man means B. We have to find the speed of B. If the speed of the first man, so A, speed of A is given to us. So 12 kilometers per hour. Okay. So now the link that we have is both of them meet at some point. So they have taken the same time for that meeting to happen, right? That means A also travelled for X hours, B also travelled for X hours. So we can write that this P to M, A took X hours, and for B from Q to M, B also took X hours. But after meeting, when B crossed M, from M to P, B took 9 hours, while A from M to Q, A took 4 hours. This data is what we know. Now if I look at the left half, okay, the left half, then what do we have? For the distance PM, okay, for the distance P to M, A and B both have travelled at the same distance PM, but A has taken X hours, B has taken 9 hours. So the times are different, means obviously the speeds were different. So speed of A to speed of B, the speed ratio must be the reverse of the time ratio for the same distance, right? If time of B is 9 hours, time of A is X hours. So speed of A by speed of B is 9 over X. If I look at the other distance QM this time, for the distance QM now the right side, this part, then speed of A by speed of B, because they have not changed their speeds or anything, the speed ratio will be the reverse of the time ratio. In this case B's time is X hours and A's time is 4 hours. So the same ratio, once is 9 over X, once is X over 4. So combining we get 9 over X equal to X over 4. So X squared is 36, so that gives us X as 6. So that means the meeting time is 6 hours. Now once we know that the meeting time is 6 hours, from here or here we can get speed of A to speed of B, the ratio to be 9 over 6, which is 3 over 2. But we already know that A speed is 12 and we need to find B speed. So from here speed of B becomes 24 over 3, 8 kilometers per hour. So we have used the proportionality concept and solved this question. Now can this question also be solved in some other way? Okay, let's quickly look at that. So if I look at this P to M part, here A is moving at 12 kilometers per hour, okay, and A is taken X hours here, okay, X hours for A, that's what we had taken. And for this part A has now taken 4 hours here, but A speed is 12 kilometers per hour, we know that already. So 12 kilometers per hour for 4 hours, that means this distance clearly is 48 kilometers. Okay, this distance is 48 kilometers. Now if I assume B's speed to be let us say S kilometers per hour, okay, B has taken X hours for this, B has taken X hours for this, and over here B has taken 9 hours, right? That was the data. A has taken X hours, B has taken X hours, that's how they met, and after crossing B has taken 9 hours, A has taken 4 hours. Now here, since we knew A's speed is 12 kilometers per hour, we figured out that this must have been 48 kilometers. Now what we have to do is figure out about this side. So B at a speed of S kilometers per hour covered 48 kilometers in X hours. So that means S must have been 48 divided by X. Now if this is the speed of B, this is the speed of B here, B in 9 hours would have covered 9 times of this distance. So 48 by X times 9 is basically the distance that we have here, the total distance from P to M. Okay. This distance A has travelled in 12 kilometers per hour. So how much time would it take? So 48 times 9 by X divided by 12, that is the time he should take, which is X. So now solving again, we have X squared is 36, so X is 6. Once we have X is 6, we can plug it in here and find out that the speed of B would be 48 by 6, which is 8 kilometers per hour. Now as you can see, this second way of solving is slightly more complicated because it deals with too many variables. So that is why I showed you this, to make you understand that if you can figure out the proportionality concept and how to use it, the solutions will be much more simple and easier to follow and also easier to execute. I hope this was clear. Thanks for watching.